He raped me. Why does it have to be me that is raped? Why wouldn't mother and anybody else understood that I tried to scream, to kick, to run, but I got raped, and that's my story. Again, left with a why without an answer. Left with a child I can't abandon. And now to the wall of humanity, tell me how I can forget this trauma, this pain, this disgrace, when the seed of sin will always be in my life. At 16, I was put to bed, labor pain. I tried so much to cry because it hurt. I was cut at birth and cut at giving birth. If only they knew that cutting me will never purify me. If only they knew how much their blades have cost me, maybe they wouldn't have done it. Hours later, moments later, I made it. In my tender life, my tender arms, in this tender world. That day and time, I remember what Starfish used to teach me. To never cry, but to always try. To never fail and to always give my best. I've been a teenager mother, but not a teenager failure. I've been raped, but not murdered. And now to the world of humanity, I want to say we are no longer victims. We are human and we matter. No rape, our bodies matter. Thank you.
From Starfish International.
Yeah, see y'all.
Auntie Mom Yasin is here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are wrapping up, and we have Mrs. Fatmata Sandeng to talk about the Tufa. Okay, Mrs. Fatmata Sandeng Dawo to talk about the Tufa movement and what we expect from the Tufa movement, and why are we doing it and what we expect from it. Thank you.
So if you don't want to say that, but don't say Mrs. That was a joke. I'm sorry for my voice. Assalamu alaikum to all of you. And thank you all for making it today. I'm going to make this short because everybody has said everything already. I just want to reiterate what Tufa has already said, and it's not supposed to be a long thing, whatever. So the I Am Tufa movement, like she said, is not about Tufa, but it is about all of us. It is about anybody who has been attempted to be raped, anybody who has been raped, and anybody who has experienced whatever thing that you don't like that has been attempted to be done to you. So it is supposed to help young women, even young men. I want to say this clearly. We are not saying that men are not victims of sexual abuse. Like I told someone this morning, there are little children, young boys, who will tell you, I have been taught, I have been introduced to whatever sexual activity by our Mindan that was at home. So you have also women who work at homes who abuse little children or introduce them to these sexual activities or even taught them appropriately. So it's not only about women, and I want to say this clearly, it is about humanity. Let us stop rape. And this I Am Tufa movement, it is there to make sure we understand that it's not only about making people speak up about rape, it is about ending rape. It should stop. It's not about just speaking of when it is done to you. What do we do for it to stop? And I've always said this, we have people in the provinces that are suffering more than us here. At least we are empowered to come in this monument or to march through the streets, along the streets, and then come and say, yeah, I have been raped or stop rape. But there are people in the provinces that wouldn't dare say anything. Young children whose uncle, whose fathers raped them, and their mothers will tell them, keep quiet. If you talk, my marriage is over. If you talk, our family's name is ruined. How about those people? So they need anything that we are talking about today more than us. So the conversation starts from home. Go home. Sit your younger brother down, the little one, and talk to the younger brother, to the younger sister about what it means not to mess up with somebody's body. It is not an excuse. It is not accepted in any culture, in any religion. Even though our culture tends to keep quiet about it, it is not accepted. It is us or our culture that we should keep quiet, and our family's names will be tarnished or anything. But this is not accepted in anything, not in Islam, not in Christianity, nowhere. If you want a woman, just go get married. have her consent and you guys are fine. But do not rape children. Somebody told me the youngest rape victim in this country was 18 months, at least the one that I heard that person say. Maybe just a little baby who was born yesterday was raped somewhere, and you don't know. So why do we have to do this? What kind of sickness is it that people rape even young children? It is not only desire, it might be sickness. We want to tackle this, we want to stop it. So start the conversation from home. I encourage you to sit your younger brother down, talk to them. Start it from that age, and then they would understand it growing up. But if they understand from that age that it is okay to mess up with the girls' bodies, to mess up with the boys' bodies, they wouldn't understand. The little yaya papa at dorm, that is where it starts. Do not encourage your little brothers or sisters at home driving each other, hiding in the room. You know what they do there? That is where it starts. They try to show each other what to do, and they're not even old enough yet. From that age, they might do some inappropriate things. I saw a video where 2 children were doing stuff like that. How do they start that? They started by us letting them play. You let children play, but you observe what they do. Do not let them play like I'm the mom, you're the dad, and you have a child. How do people get children? That is how they start doing stuff like that. So let us talk to our children. Let us protect them and make them aware of the things that they should do as children and as human beings, so they should grow up and understand that. So thank you so much. We are wrapping up, and we say, I am Tufa and we are Tufa. Not here to say, to harass men or to say anything, or even women. I would say this again. Let's say, perpetrators can be men, can be women, can be uncles, aunts, and everything. So we are not frowning at men, or we are not attacking them. This is a conversation. We are talking about something with you and not against you. So understand that, men, and we need you in this conversation, because if a woman is raped, it is a man who raped her. If it's a child who is abused, it is a woman. So everybody is needed in this conversation. We're not sidelining anybody. We are not attacking anybody. It is a collective work, and together we shall end rape. Even if not in our generations, we do this for our children, and our children will do it for their children. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Fatmata Sandek Dawa. We have our final speaker, but then this little on social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Can we please gather and have a photo?
Alhamdulillah, I would say this should have been since seeing women coming out, giving their stories with regards to issues that have been drawn to them that our society, I could say, sometimes take it normal, because these are things that at the end of the day they would say to their parents, but basically the parents themselves will be like, let's just keep it in a secret, or let it just be discussed within the household, and it should not be. Now that we have women that are very comfortable to come out and discussing these issues, I think this is a very big alhamdulillah, and I am in solidarity with every woman that is here today to share your story, and to also give solidarity to another person who has ever been a victim or is not safe into the society that she is living in.
Now, looking at the turnout today, this is my past. What do you think do the guys really come out? We still expect everyone else?
Yeah, the guys really come out, and I am really happy for it. Though it's a very prompt one, it is not, we don't have any announcement that we gave out prior and say, okay, today we're going to have this. It was just a social media discussion and a little meeting that we have this. And look at the turnout, the very good people come out to show solidarity, which I am very happy, and I am very happy with the girls specifically, because these are things that society will not allow our girls to venture into, because they will not want girls to relate their story to somebody else. So I am very happy with the girls and the turnout too.
Now, the movement I Am Tufa, what do we expect from them beyond this smart pass?
Yeah, just as said in the beginning with other activists, like I Am Tufa doesn't necessarily mean the name Tufa being to the person Fatmata Tufa, but instead I Am Tufa signifies I am here to stand for the victims. I am here to against sexual violence. I am here to against rape. I am here to against any form of violence that is levied on any gender. So I Am Tufa is just beyond the name Tufa, but standing in solidarity with every rape victim and also standing to fight against gender-based violence.
What will be your final words?
My final words is, let victims not be quiet about this, and we have to be careful on how we're going to relate our stories and whom are we going to relate our stories to. We have organizations that are already established that are fighting this since back in the years. We have Network Against Gender-Based Violence. If you get there, your issue will be solved. We have other organizations like Activista, we have Think Young Women, we have the Girls Agenda, we have E4C. These are organizations that you can get to, and your story will be safe, and your issue will be settled without any external publication that would at the end of the day hinder your societal development that you intend for yourself, that you were running away since in the beginning. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
wax jàmm réew mi moo gën ci réew mi wax ju bon ji day yàq réew mi jëf ju baax ji mooy def réew mi dëgg-dëgg yéen daal li wër na li ngay def man ko li ngay wax xam ko li ngay wéy xam ko li ngay wax xam ko li ngay def man ko li ngay wéy xam ko bu baax ni yu daal jàmm yi liggéey.
Tell us your name and the organization you are.
I am Halimatu Diallo, and I am working with the Network Against Gender-Based Violence as their program manager.
We've seen the march past, we've had the speeches. What do you take of this day? What do you say about this activity today?
Thank you, good afternoon. It is a great day. It is a day of solidarity. It is a day of showing oneness. It is a day of amplifying the voices of the survivors of gender-based violence. We are here today to be in solidarity of the women that have come out claiming to be raped, alleged rape, and we are here to say we are with them together. We are here to stop the violence against women. We are here to say no. We are here to dialogue. We are here to have a conversation as a family. We are here to also tell everybody that no means no. We are here to say it is not right. The woman has the choice to say yes to sex and no to sex. And we are here also to say together we can do it. No more violence against women, no more rape. Enough is enough. Let us talk about it. It happens in our houses, it happens in our homes, it happens in our workplaces, it happens on the roadside, it happens everywhere. And we are saying, let's come together to end this. Let's come together to take care of women who are victims of violence. We are here to say, to also offer them the support, the solidarity, the legal guidance, the psychosocial support, that we are together in this. Whether you are a woman, whether you are a man, whether you are a child, we are talking in one voice as a nation. And as women, we are there to pay solidarity to everyone that has been either sexually assaulted or raped. We are here to say no to rape, and we are here to say enough is enough, and we are here to say that the choice is ours. So we are saying thank you to everybody who have come here in one way or the other, and we are all in one voice to say no is no and enough is enough. We are here to say no more rape in the country.
Okay, no more rape in the country. Ma'am, we've seen yesterday the Female Lawyers Association issued a press release saying that all women who went through sexual violence or whether gender-based violence should go through them in order to file a legal case against the perpetrators. Is there any plans for that?
Yes, there are plans. In fact, the network I work with, which is the Network Against Gender-Based Violence, it is the coordinating body when it comes to all forms of gender-based violence. We have also joined the Female Lawyers Association to say yes, that anyone who is a victim or anyone who is a survivor can come through the network, and we will work with our partners, because we have so many partners who are civil society organizations and individual organizations that have advantage in terms of legal guidance, in terms of counseling, in terms of psychosocial support, in terms of helping them to say their stories. So we are saying anyone or any organization or any individual or anyone who knows an individual who is a victim can come through the network against gender-based violence. We are situated along the MDI road at the Action Aid complex, so that we will work with them to guide them, because it is not easy to come out because of the culture of silence, because of being labeled, because of being stigmatized and discriminated. So many people do not are shy or afraid to come out, but we are saying that we as a network, we are there to support them, to get that solidarity, to get legal guidance through the Female Lawyers Association or through the Minister of Justice, and then we will help them write their stories. We will take them through the different people that would help them to be able to know what to do and prepare their statements and get justice and get the perpetrators also to face the law. Because you being silent about it, you are affected physically, you are affected psychologically, you are affected morally, and it is a big issue in the country. So we are saying, as a network, our main aim is to say no to all forms of gender violence, including sexual violence. So we are there, our office is there, our doors are open, and if you go to our Facebook link, which is the Network Against Gender-Based Violence, or Twitter, or the YouTube, you can see our contact numbers there, where you are free to come at any time, and we will be there to listen to you, and we can link you to any of our institutions, any of our member institutions, or organizations, or individuals who have a comparative advantage to help you make your story and help you as an individual or as a group get justice in it.
Thank you very much. In conclusion, can you tell us your name and the organization you are?
I am Halimatu Diallo, and I am working with the I am working with the Network Against Gender-Based Violence as their program manager.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Session, specifically for sexual violence in general, whether it's within the government or mostly within the government in our prison system as well, for people that were arrested, especially the women wing, the things that have been happening there. So I hope this inspires them to have that session, and if they do, of course, I will definitely be at the TRC.
Because we hear that you are currently talking to them, so we want to know if you are looking forward to talking to them.
I'm looking forward to talking to them. They have reached out. Again, that question is a question I do not encourage immigrants to survivors, because there is nothing like too long or too soon for survivors. It's completely up to them and how they feel. There's a process to this. Secondly, for me, whether you call it long or short, 4 years is really not long for someone to deal with the trauma of being raped by a president of a country. And for the 2 years out of the 4 years he's here, I was not here. My family is here. My mom is here. My siblings are here. We all know how risky it is. Not only the social backlash, but also gender's backlash at the time. And the other 2 years I've used it to work with investigations, to work on myself, because I need to be at a certain mental space to be able to do what I'm doing. So yeah, but again, it can take another survivor 10 years. It's okay to come out when they feel comfortable.
When you came up with your story, it was not suddenly without criticism and questioning here and there. Do you feel bothered by that? Was there a moment when you said, like, I should not have done one moment?
Oh no, not a moment like that. Especially right now, seeing all these women, I am more confident than ever to talk about it. It's a new conversation we're beginning to have. Of course, people are going to criticize it. I mean, at this point, there's some people, if you bring dead bodies, bones to them, they will say it's bones of cats, and you know, of course I expected that. I saw that coming, but it's not going to stop the conversation. And people will jump to say, oh, you are lying, because that stops them from having a further conversation. When I jump and say, oh, you are lying, it stops the possibility to talk any further, and because they have the inability to have this conversation. So that is their burden, that is their inability to have a conversation. And I'm comfortable in that, because the people that want to have the conversation are having the conversation. And at some point,
your statement, President Democrat was married to you. Why did you still they are back towards you? Why did you continue this conversation?
I think you should read the report, or maybe follow up my story, that I did not visit on the basis of just wanting to visit, but follow up on the report. You will have more to say.
So many people have undergone sexual abuse and sexual violence, and this is a movement for all those who have undergone sexual abuse. Why the name Tufa? Why does the movement have to carry your name?
Oh no, it's not about started my name, if you listen to the end here, I say that I am Tufa. It's a set of experiences. It's a phase that actually defines the experience of sexuality. I said I am Tufa because Tufa came out. I said I am Tufa because I wanted my name to be very loud and clear to the perpetrator that has done what it has done to me. So I am Tufa is a hashtag. It's not a definition of me. It's a definition of my experiences, which is very common with other women as well.
Women, there are people always in the Gambia who are always standing ready to make sure the truth is safe. One of them is from our artist. Here we are. So what do you have for what do you think?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, greetings to everybody, all the viewers. I think it's this day is the birth of another type of new Gambia, where women, come out and actually speak out, and express their situations that they've been going through as women in society under a unified umbrella. I think that's so positive, and I'm also encouraging in the fact that people are coming out to speak out on their situations and what they've been going through in a society where things are mostly dominated by women.
Now we are in a new level, like women started coming out. People say others will take it as an opportunity to go out stories and accuse other people for things. What do you think of that accusation?
Yeah, well, the thing is, I believe we should always look at the overall objective. If there are a lot of genuine people whose stories are true, I think we should focus on those rather than try to divert to one or two stories that might not be true. I think we should always look at the overall objective and the benefits of the particular campaign. But we shouldn't look at the one or two minor issues that is bound in anything. In whatever you do, people might believe you or might not believe you. Even you as a journalist, you might go out there and say, I'm a good journalist. People say, no, he's not. There's other journalists out there better than you. But it's none of your business. What's more important is that you do your job. And I believe as an activist, we're not here to look always on the side of things where the people, talk about. We need to talk about the actual root matter of the cause and address that. Whoever does anything in that process which is not true, as time goes on, you will be exposed because you cannot hide. The truth is always the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's how I see it.
Now, as an activist, I've been seeing since this issue of rape or whatsoever came up, the government took a very strict action. Minister of AG Chambers gave out a statement. We also see Female Lawyers Association giving out a statement. But today we got rumors from the social media that Minister of Foreign Affairs suspended one of their officials who is accused to rape somebody. But the Minister of Women Affairs did not say anything in relation to this. The Vice President, who is also a woman, did not say anything in relation to this.
The First Lady?
Yeah, the First Lady also is silent.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, just keep it honest, this is the environment that we live in. The leaders always consider the masses as opposition to the extent where they feel like anything that we do, they should not jump on board. When they are part of us, because we made them who they are today. So when there's certain issues happening, they should come and join us as the First Lady in her capacity. The First Lady example went all the way up to Sierra Leone to attend this No to Rape campaign in which she was invited by the First Lady of Sierra Leone. So if you can go all the way to Sierra Leone to show solidarity to women in Sierra Leone and your own fellow Gambian women here, who you are their mother, right, as the First Lady, the mother of the nation, and you can't show solidarity and attend their events, then there's something wrong with the First Lady, there's something wrong with the whole entire presidency coming down to the structures, and it's really sad. And that shows you the society that we live in. And if she didn't come based on not just coming, I think that's a big shame on her. And they have to understand politics. Denouncing certain stuff to give you more credibility as a leader. So, and especially a leader with two wives. You know what I'm saying? He should be the first one here, or both of his wives should have been here. In South Sudan, there's this girl, her name is Ayat. She has a movement called Anna Tabat. They organized something like this some years ago. And the ministers, the female, the police officers, the civil service, all the female women that were in all the sectors came in social solidarity. And that's the way it should be, I think, in Gambia. When there's a cause, irrespective of our differences, I think we should come together for one common cause. irrespective of our political affiliation, irrespective of our tribe, irrespective of our difference. Because of, I believe, we are all bound, to be able to be victims of rape one way or another.
So in conclusion, I would want you to, in respect to all of viewers, I would want you to give a round of what you just said.
Yeah.
In conclusion.
Waaw man moom dina nuyu bu baax a baax ki la ins la di wax ne comme maa ngi rafetlu jotaay bi because of nekk na loo xamante ne foog naa ne askani Gambia war nañoo mun a àgg si level bi nga xamante ne dañoo wane lan moo nekk suñu xol ñu booloo ñëw peacefully dajale peacefully wane suñu frustrations in a campaign so loolu maa ngi ko defal lu xam nga tamit di naxaanu tamit jigéen ñi nga xamante ne dañ leen mos a wét doole ko si xam nga rek képp ku nga xamante ne si société bi ku nekk sax koñ am na fa xamante ne indi nañ ko yëpp man tale li amoon na benn jigéen boo xamante ne xale bu ndaw la woon dañ ko ñu doon seen après ñu doon jéem a wóor ko suñu ay gaasi back in like 2002 so nekk na loo xamante ne si société bi te dafa nekk loo xamante ne comme ni ñu xeexee all these other crimes comme sàcc mu génn si dëkk bi ak robbery ak yooyu noonu mu génn si dëkk bi kon nag tamit ñu leen war a campaigner pour tamit ay rape ak sexual violence ak violation of another person's right ñu leen war a faytee pour ñu génn si comme di gërëm jigéen ñi nga xamante ne ñoo ko organise in solidarity with the general Gambian population si loolu ñu liggéey jërëjëf
Thank you very much. That was Kila Hayes of the Gambia, a renowned activist, and also, very importantly, an artist who stood against everything that is inconsistent with the will of the Gambian people. In fact, we have seen that he stood against Yahya Jammeh when things were tough. So it will not be something new when we see him standing in solidarity with the Gambian women when they stand against rape, when they stand against sexual violence. Viewers, this is what we have for you. This is what Sendel VIP magazine brought for you. Today, women of the Gambia, the Tufa movement, I am Tufa movement, came out for march against rape and all sexual violence against women. Not only against women, but all rape-related issues for men and women. Thank you very much for following us. Always follow Sendel VIP magazine. I am DQ99, following.
wax jàmm réew mi moo gën ci réew mi wax ju bon ji day yàq réew mi jëf ju baax ji